Hello everyone, my name is Drayzax. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at the musical alphabet. Actually, we want to learn how to read piece of music, how to read Western music notation. But where to start is the musical alphabet. So we have to understand musical alphabet before we start reading staffs, before we start reading musical notes on the staff. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to this channel and please give us a thumbs up and share the class with your friends. You can share the class with your friends. Don't forget to share, please. So we'll be looking at musical alphabet. In English, we have 26 alphabets, but in music, we are using just 7 alphabets. The first 7 alphabets in English are the alphabet we use in music. So, which are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. These are the alphabet we use in music. Don't forget, we want to learn how to read music, how to read music notation, how to read Western notation like this, how to read all of this, how to read this, how to read this, something like that, how to read this. But this is where to start. If you really want to learn how to read piece of music, how to read on the staff, you have to understand musical alphabet. So, and that is what we are doing now, musical alphabet. Musical alphabet, we have 7 alphabet, like I said, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. After G, you're going to start again from A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, like that. So you can write as many times as possible, A to G. Then the next one will be A. After G in music is A, not H. After G, I repeat, after G in music is A, not H. So then you can write from here to G, then you start again from A to G, A to G, A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. So that is that about musical alphabet. The next thing you have to know is called staff. Staff or stave. Staff or stave. What is staff? Staff are 5 lines and 4 equal spaces on which musical notes are written. 5 lines and 4 equal spaces. These are the lines. Line number 5, line number 4, line number 3, line number 2, and line number 1. This thing is called staff. What do I call it? Staff. If you're just joining us, I just explained musical alphabet, and now we are doing staff. 5 lines and 4 equal spaces. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing to this channel and share the live and share it with your friends. So now you start counting the lines from down to the top. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5. 5 lines and 4 equal spaces. Here we have a space 1, space 2, space 3, and space 4. Please don't forget you count the lines of the star from down to the top. You count what? The lines of the star from down to the top. So we have line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. And space 1, you can see it space 2, space 3, and space 4. A staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces. Then after the staff, what we're going to do next, and I'm going to introduce you to what we call clef. After staff, we go to clef. After staff, we go to clef. Clef. Of course, there are different types of clef, but we are going to look at the two, most common or commonly used clefs. The first one is called treble clef, and this is it. This is the first one, the treble what? Treble clef. Treble or G clef. I will explain this later. We call it either treble or G clef. You call it treble clef or G clef. And the second type of clef that we're going to do in this class is this. It looks like a question mark, but not question mark. This is the second type of clef. This one is called bass or F clef. Treble clef or G clef. Then we have bass or F clef. So the last thing we're going to look at in this lesson, this is the first lesson. So in this very first lesson, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at the treble staff. Treble staff. What is treble staff? Treble staff is the combination of, treble clef and the staff. So that is, you draw a treble clef on the staff, just like this. Just like this. This is where we're going to stop today. Like this. This is line number 4. Line number 3. Line number 2. And line number 1. So this is a staff, right? So you're going to draw this treble clef on the staff. How are you going to do that? You see the dot here, So you're going to put the dot in line number 2. So you draw a line, take it off, just circle as if you want to circle the dot like this. Draw it and take it up a straight line down. So this is now a treble what? A treble staff. Don't forget we have staff 5 lines, 2, 3. This is staff, so you now draw the clef on it. That is treble clef plus the staff. That's treble staff. Treble what? Treble staff. Now, after this, treble staff. So we're going to, each of the lines here has alphabets. So I'm going to write the alphabet of the lines now. The lines and the spaces, we have lines and spaces. So each of them has alphabet. So the first line, which is line 1, is alphabet E. The second line, alphabet G. Third line, alphabet B. Fourth line, alphabet D. And fifth line, alphabet F. E, G, B, D, F. For the lines. E, G, B, D, F for the what? For the lines. And the spaces, we have 4 spaces. So the first space is F. Second space is A. Third space is C. And the last space, the fourth space is E. Then you can close it with double bar line. You end it with double bar line. So now I'm going to give you a formula. Please don't forget the alphabet of the lines and the spaces. Do not forget the alphabet of the lines and the spaces. So line 1, this is line 1, alphabet of line 1. Okay, let me give you a formula. So this one will help you to remember the alphabet of the lines. Okay, I'm going to write it here. Alphabet of the lines. E, the first line is E, that is every. Second line is G, good. Third line, B, boy. Fourth line, deserves. And fifth line, Fanta. Or let me put favor. Every good boy deserves favor. E for the first line, which is E for every. Second line, G for good. B, which is the third line, for boy. D, the fourth line, deserves. And F, the fifth line, favor. And if you look at the spaces, you have FACE. FACE for the spaces. So now the last time I'm going to do, let me just write them out here. Let me write them out here. Let me write them here. So for the lines and the spaces, lines, we have every good boy deserves favor for the lines. Then for the spaces, we have just FACE. This one has already spelled itself. If you look at it, this one has already spelled itself. Look at it here. FACE. So what does that mean? Face. Your face. Face, right? So FACE. Face, right? So that one has already spelled itself. So for the spaces, you have a what? FACE. And for the lines, you have a EGBDF. All you just need are the first letters. The first letters, not every good boy that wants to drink fun, that deserves a favor. All you just need is the first letter. I gave you this sentence to help you remember the alphabet for the lines. This will help you remember what? The alphabet for the lines. And this will also help you, to remember the alphabet for the spaces. So thank you so very much for watching. This is where we're going to stop today, and I see you in the next class. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing to this channel, and I will see you in the next lesson. Peace out.